Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. I want to give a double honor to the elders and the apostles who rule well, and the salutations to all the Akim pushing the truth and sincerity. I'm the Carbon Yasharallah, and today I'll be coming out a lesson called The Wise and the Foolish. I'll be coming out of mostly Proverbs, but yeah, let's get it. My first book, Proverbs chapter, first chapter is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 23. A prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. A prudent man, a sensible man, and a man of understanding concealeth knowledge. He keeps it in, hides it up here in his mind, in his heart. But the heart of the foolish, the mind of the foolishness, proclaim foolishness. They get out there, fools gonna get out there and proclaim all kind of stupidity and folly. Cause they just what they is, they foolish. But a prudent man ain't gonna do that. This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 16. Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly. Every prudent man, yet again, every wise man dealeth with knowledge, any form of knowledge, so that he can get the more understanding and a better understanding of things. But a fool layeth open his folly. A fool, you gonna see his stupidity. A fool you ain't gonna see nothing wise in him, because he's gonna open his mouth. So when you start opening his mouth and start talking, you a fool. That's just how it go. Verse 19 of Proverbs chapter 13. The desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, but it is an abomination to fools to depart from evil. The desire accomplished is sweet. Whatever the desire is, whether it be, you may need a new car. You may need another place of residence. You may need more faith, more knowledge in the scriptures. When that desire is accomplished, it is sweet to your soul. It's good to you. But the abominations of fools it's an abomination for fools to depart from evil. They can't do it. It's just like you come to them with anything sensible that requires them to not do evil, they can't do it. It's an abomination to them. It's like breaking the commandments or something of stupidity. Verse 20. Get off me. Salakia. Verse 20 of chapter 13. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise. If you hang around people and you walking with brothers in this thing that's wise, you're gonna be wise. But when you hang around fools, you're gonna get destroyed. They're gonna kill you. They're either gonna get you killed physically, or they're gonna get you, you're gonna die spiritually. Ain't no other way around that. It's plainly stated. My next book is Proverbs chapter 14, verses 8 and 9. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. The wisdom of the prudent, the wisdom of the sensible man, is to understand his ways, is to know where he going, which direction he going in. But the folly of fools is deceit. Fools believe in lies, stupidity. They believe in lies. They will believe a lie over the truth any day. Verse 9. Fools make a mark at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. Fools talk trash against sin. They make a mark at it. They scorn at it. They talk high and mighty. They make mouths at it. They boast. They get boastful, at sin. But among the righteous, there is favor. Among the righteous, among the wise, there is favor. Life, there is pleasure, acceptance, goodwill, desire. But then, that's different between the wise and the foolish. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. A wise man feareth. A wise man sees evil and gets out of the way. He keeps himself away from it. He departs from it. He leaves it. But the fool rages. A fool raging whatever. I'm gonna keep going. The fool rages, they get boastful, they get proud, they just pass over the instructions. They don't heed nothing. And they confident that ain't nothing gonna happen to them for not heeding. And then they get jacked up in the end, as a lot of these folk gonna see in these times to come for being foolish. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 14. The heart of him that has understanding seeketh knowledge, but the mouth of fool feedeth on foolishness. The heart of him, the mind of him that hath understanding seeketh knowledge. See, that hath, sometimes when you see a th on the end of a word, that's a perpetual. That means perpetuality. It keeps going. So the heart of him that has knowledge seeketh, has understanding, Salakia, seeketh knowledge, but the mouth of the fools feedeth on foolishness. A wise man that has understanding, he gonna seek knowledge. He gonna seek the true knowledge. He gonna seek truth. He gonna seek knowledge in whatever it is. But the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness. Fools are gonna always feed on foolishness. They gonna believe every false, vain philosophy, doctrine, any stupid way of thinking. That's just what they feed on. That's how they get out. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 2. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. The tongue of the wise gonna use knowledge, uses the knowledge aright. Not gonna misuse knowledge. They ain't gonna misquote. To be good, to be pleasing, be well, be glad. But the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. The mouth of a fool gonna pour out stupidity all day long, and they ain't gonna have no edification. They gonna just pour stupid shit out all day, like a toilet. Mouth like a toilet. Just yeah. Anyway, I ain't gonna go into that. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 7. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish doeth not so. The lips of the wise gonna disperse knowledge. The lips of the wise gonna speak right and goodness. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna let you know whatever it is, whatever knowledge it is. They're gonna disperse that knowledge. But the heart of a foolishness doeth not so. The heart of a foolish man ain't gonna do that. Not gonna do it. That's the difference between the wise and the foolish. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 22. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that has it, but the instruction of fools is folly. Understanding is a wellspring of life to them that have it, to him, unto him that has it. But the foolish, they're gonna pour out their instructions is straight foolish and stupidity. They're not gonna heed nothing. Proverbs chapter 18, verses 6 and 7. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's mouth is going to enter in controversy, dispute, and his mouth calleth for strokes. His mouth calleth, plainly stated, his mouth calleth for him to get his ass kicked. Verse 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. There you go right there again. The Most High just said a fool's mouth is his destruction. He gonna get destroyed for his mouth, because they're the snare to his soul. They entrap him. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 3. The foolishness of a man perverteth his way, and his heart fretteth against the Lord. The foolishness of a man perverteth his way. The foolishness of a man mess up his way, as his path, and he get mad he get mad at the Lord. He get mad at Yahweh when things don't go his way. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 10. Delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. It's not seemly for a fool to be delightful, much less a servant to have rule over princes. Why would a servant have rule over princes? Why would a fool delight? They're foolish. I'm the car, Yasharallah. Again, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom.